Okay, so Karen, you said you're born here in Fort Worth, born and raised. You started your photography business here too, Arizona?
Yes.
Okay, how long have you been in business?
I've been in business for 7 years exactly now.
And what is it exactly that you do?
My studio serves female girls, women of all ages. We meet with each client, we identify a direction to go with their personal style, and then we meet at a different date for their shoot. It includes an entire production. We bring in hair and makeup artists. We celebrate them and who they are. And then after their shoot is over with, 2 weeks later, they receive their portraits.
Nice, nice. Okay, I'm really excited to meet you because I don't really get to meet, that many entrepreneurs in Fort Worth. There's not that many, events here or, ways to get involved in the community. So I always find myself like going to Dallas or getting on Eventbrite and finding things that way. And so to hear you say that you started your business here in Fort Worth, you're from Fort Worth, that really gets me excited. Like, how do you feel about the Fort Worth entrepreneur scene? Do you think it's developing, or is it developed and I'm just sleeping under a rock?
I feel like it's developing like crazy, right underneath your nose, right, down every side street. And yet there's not a huge amount of support necessarily for the community and the creative community as well. So I feel like there's not a lot of functions, like you said, that celebrate the entrepreneurs here and encourage people to seek out those small businesses.
Okay. And so with your photography business, what are you looking to accomplish? What's your biggest ambition? Because it sounds like you're in the perfect place to really expand from a creative perspective here in Fort Worth.
I think my biggest goal is to reach as many women and girls as possible and encourage them and support them in a way that maybe they haven't been given the opportunity to flourish before.
Right.
What it is that I get to do is celebrate girls and women, and maybe it's looked at as vanity to have your portrait made, especially as you become older in life. It becomes a little bit more vain, and I feel like if people in the community could go beyond that and see the potential in their mother and their daughter and their sister and really celebrate that potential, it would really be transformative to each female individual to see themselves in a new way. And then they're going to be able to reach their full capacity, and that excites me.
I need you to say it just like that to my dad so he can stop making fun of me.
I love that. That's amazing. I will. Call him right now.
Like, I am not vain. You don't understand.
There you go.
Okay, so it sounds like, I love the way you just said that. And I really want to know where you see your business. You have a photography business right now, but it sounds like there's way, way more behind it. Where do you see, your business and yourself in this goal that you're trying to accomplish in 5 years, 10 years? Like, what's your ultimate goal?
I think that the ultimate goal, clearly I want to serve as many people as I want. I love building relationships with my individual clients. I'm very high touch and personable. I feel like I'm not truly accomplishing anything if I'm not building a relationship and enriching the lives of another individual. And so if I can grow that and empower more photographers underneath my umbrella and underneath the brand of my the umbrella of my brand, then that would be my ultimate goal, so that we could reach more and we could participate in encouraging more women.
Nice. Well, I was going to ask you what, something special about your business, but that really does sum it up. Can you shed a little light, and this is always my favorite part to hear about from entrepreneurs, but can you shed a little light on some of your hardships, starting your business and going through the growing pains and getting to the point where you're at now? Shed some light on some of the difficulties you've had.
I think that I've had a little bit of pushback, not to be too specific, but I've had a little bit of pushback and the appreciation for the creative arts community here in Fort Worth.
Okay.
And I don't know if it is the culture here. I feel like the creative culture here has really experienced a lot of growth, especially in the past 5 to 7 years. When I first started out, I got a lot of pushback. And maybe people weren't really appreciating the fact that what I offer is an entire experience, and the experience is really what's investing into my clients. From the styling consultation that really empowers them and makes them feel like they're not going to be stressed out. People misunderstood what it was that I was delivering at the end of the day. It's not just a portrait, it's the memory of being celebrated during that process. So I think that if I could remember a specific, the frustration and the criticism from people that didn't quite understand what it was that I was trying to accomplish. In the beginning, everybody works long hours. It's expected. In corporate America, they do that. In small entrepreneurial businesses, they do that. So that was difficult, but you do what you have to do in order to, I don't know, I'm sorry. I wish I don't have a story for you.
That's okay. That's a good thing. You don't have horror stories that stick out in the forefront of your mind. That's a good thing.
Long hours, long tedious hours, lots of sleepless nights.
Gosh, and I need my sleep, or I'm definitely
I know.
But okay.
Yeah.
So what kind of advice can you give someone that wants to get into entrepreneurship, or maybe even take the leap of leaving, a corporate job and leaving that security blanket to get into entrepreneurship?
I would say do your research and don't doubt yourself. If you can do your research, get a business mentor. I have a mentor, and I could not run my business without talking to her. And I know if I called her right now, she would answer. And even if she only had 15 minutes to give to me, she would answer whatever question that I'm asking her. I can text her, I can email her, and she responds immediately. So find a really good business mentor. Don't doubt yourself. And get connected to other entrepreneurs here in Fort Worth. Connect yourself to other entrepreneurs, and they've been there, and they're gonna be able to answer your questions. And also, it's an emotional journey when you start your own business, because it feels like an extension of yourself. And so, because it's an extension of yourself, and when people judge you or they are not completely on board, it feels like you're being hurt in your heart. And so I would say, if you find other entrepreneurs and you find other small business owners, they're going to be able to help you on that emotional level moving forward, as well as having the business smarts in place to encourage you, which is really cool.
Thank you.
Yes.
That
thank
statement
you.
is really a reason why I'm so excited about their organization. When I was searching, I really didn't have that many resources, and I'm not an entrepreneur. I'm a student of business, and I'd like to be, but I've jumped off of that ledge and retracted the rope a little bit. But I'm excited now because I'm starting to, meet people and, find things like resources and stuff in Fort Worth to meet other entrepreneurs during times like that. Emotional times. So thank you for sharing that.
Absolutely.
Well, it was really nice to meet you. Thank you for coming out and letting us get all up in your business.
Yes, thanks so much. It was so nice to meet you, Olivia.